Hello and welcome to episode 60. Are you okay? Okay. I'm distracted. Okay, hello and welcome to episode 60 of the Knitting Annihilator podcast. I am Akira, your friendly neighborhood knitter, and I'm coming to you today from my amazing home in Adamsville, Alabama, with my amazing, sexy, gorgeous husband, and my two sons, Aiden, who is 2, and Ethan, who is 11 months. Yeah, who's slapping on the camera. He's just giving you special effects, that's all. And my cat, Krieger, who is I don't know how old. Today is Tuesday, September 29th. Thanks, homie. I'm also joined by my lovely sister, who is a homeowner. Good for her. It's lit. How do you feel?
I feel great.
It's lit. And yeah, she just had a birthday. Yeah, we'll talk about that later, because I suck at gift knitting. Yeah, so it's been a month. I apologize. This month was really crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where it went. It kind of just came and gone. I tried to film this a couple of times, and it was crazy. So here we are. And at this point, you just kind of gotta take it how you can. I got kids. I got a cat. It just happens. So yeah. Ethan has started walking, so that should tell you something. So, I think that's all for catching up. So, you can find me on Instagram as knitting_annihilator_. You can also find me on Ravelry as KiraGreen95. We also have a Ravelry group for the podcast, which is the Knitting Annihilator podcast group. But because of the accessibility on Ravelry, you do that at your own discretion. So, yeah. Here, hold on. Try this one, buddy. Although it's the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, so you can go to Ravelry at your own discretion. I'm not telling you have to go there. I do have 2 knit-alongs going on there. Tommy of the Squirrel Pie Productions podcast let people know about it. So I guess because it's my knit-along, I should also let you know about it. It is the green mal, where you make anything that's green. These are casual knit-alongs, so there aren't prizes involved or anything like that. It's quarantine 2020, so we were just making things just to have fun. He's fine, Maya, I swear. There we go. So then there's that, and then there's also the quarantine sweater mal, where you make a sweater during quarantine to make you feel good. Not that one, I gave you some. And then, I have a new knit-along that I officially said I was starting on October 1st. It's going to be an Instagram knit-along, so you'll use the hashtag Happy Needles 2020. There we go. Pray to God that that's not taken. I'll edit and we'll figure it out. But Happy Needles 2020. So it's going to be called the Happy Needles mal, or Happy, I'm going to say Happy, fill in the description, mal. So if you knit, it'd be Happy Needles. Come on, buddy. And come over here. So if you knit, it'd be Happy Needles mal. If you crochet, it'll be Happy Hook mal. If you sew, Happy Sewing Machine mal. whatever you do, happy blank mouse. So we're trying to clean off our needles fresh for 2021 so we can start new projects for 2021. So you're just gonna fall out on camera. That's crazy. Yes, so it's gonna start October 1st. The only couple of rules, I guess, or just one rule I have is that the project is started. Right. The only rule I have is that the project is started 2020 or later or older. So like if you have something from 2019, if you have something from 2015, if you have something from 1995, get that whole done. Let's do it. Let's clean off our stuff so that way in 2021 we have more needles for more projects. And yeah, there will be prizes in this one because I just feel like you'll want to have a prize because, you know, you worked hard and cleaned off those needles. Why not win a prize? So it'll be on Instagram. I will make a post about it. I don't know if this is going up on the 29th or the 30th, so between today and tomorrow it'll start. Yeah, I think that is all for the introduction. Where to find me, date and time, all my mouths, boom. So let's get into knitting. Let's get into victories. We'll start off with the ignorant one. So, like I told you, my sister had a birthday on September 26th. On the day of September 24th, yeah, it was the 24th, she sent me a message. She said, "Hey, Kira, can you make me something for my neck? Like a scarf." That's what she said. Now, remember that. She said, "Can you make me a scarf?" I said, "Yeah, whatever." So my mind's rumbling, tumbling. I'm thinking, what can I get done right now for her birthday? So I remember I was watching the Woolies podcast. I can't tell you who it's hosted by, so I'll put it down here right now. But one of those ladies, she has a free pattern. And she had just made a cowl to go with the free hat. I said, I'll make that cowl, right? Then I say, oh, but she'll need the matching hat to go with it. What's that book called? If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. So, if you give somebody a hat, they'll need a cowl to go with it. So I was like, I'll do the hat first. At least gift her the hat because I know she loves my hats. And then I'll come with the cowl later. Maybe for Christmas or something. Or maybe Thanksgiving. You never know. So that was my plan. So I cast on the hat. So the hat is called the Bynx hat by Hayley Gearly. Hat only took me 2 days. I was binding off the day of her birthday. I was so excited. It's a free pattern. Here is what the hat looks like. Like I said, free pattern on Ravelry. Fantastic stuff. And yeah, so I was so excited. I'm knitting away. I'm like, this is going to be the most amazing gift ever. And then I bind off and I just look down and I say, I don't think this is going to fit an adult. He's fine. So then I say, I don't think this is going to fit an adult. So let's try it on an adult right now. So this is me. My hair's all twisted. This is hat form. This is, that's not right. That's not right, right? Because my sister has way thicker and more hair than I do. And that barely fit me. So now I'm sitting here like, that's insane. But if I do this, oh, that's way better. As you rip it off. So, as you can see, this is now a kid's hat. So what I think happened, this is my 3rd time knitting cables. And cables make me nervous. So I think the way my anxious knitting hands are set up, I pulled these really tight. So what was supposed to be probably an adult small hat is now a kid's hat. But let's just look at how gorgeous those cables are. I did that, period. I just wish I did it for the recipient. So this comes in 2 sizes, so I will make the larger size for my sister. And I knit this in Legacy Fiber Arts yarn in the colorway Foxtail. This is also in my Scrapper Cardi, which we'll talk about later. And, oh, you want to put it on? There you go. Alright. So, it's Foxtail, Legacy Fiber Arts yarn. This is a DK weight pattern. I knit these on my Chow Goose shorties, and I just extended the cable, and then when I got to fewer stitches, I destended, extended, made it little, and yeah. What else did I want to say about that? Only took me 2 days, like I said. So I was definitely prepared for the birthday. My heart was in the right place. My needles just weren't touched by Jesus that time. So maybe they'll be touched by Jesus the next time. He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. So next time, he'll be there. But yeah, Aiden loves this hat, so it's in between Ethan and Aiden. The only modification I made to the pattern was that it called for 1x1 rib, but I did 2x2 just because ribbing is my nemesis. So yeah, so that is all I wanted to say about that. Okay, so my next victory, because I have 2. Here you go, there. So my next victory is my birthday sweater. I finished my Scrapper Cardi number 3 by the Drunk Knitter, and here it is. Oh, I've only worn it once. I'm so in love with this. So this is the Scrapper Cardi by the Drunk Knitter. I'll put her real name underneath, but she is the Scrapper. She's the Drunk Knitter on Instagram. Sit down. You okay? Do you need a break? You need a booby break? Okay, we'll take a booby break and then we'll come back. Alright, and we're back. Hopefully, if I'm a good editor, I was able to figure out how to get my son choking on camera out of the picture. Okay, so we were talking about my Scrapper Cardi by the Drunk Knitter, but I'll put her full name on the screen so that way you can find it on Ravelry. Again, not sure if it's anywhere else. I do apologize about that. Right, do. We got some snacks and a pup named Scooby-Doo on. So, again, here is my Scrapper Cardi. So this was my birthday sweater, but because it was so beautiful, I had to wear it. I finished it on the way to Tennessee. My parents were away on vacation, and they asked the grandchildren if they wanted to come up and see Grandma and Granddaddy on the last 3 days of the vacation. And of course that meant we were going to. So we went. I had the full body done before we got in the truck, and then during the ride I finished the button band. So, this is a DK weight paid for pattern. The Drunk Knitter is also a person of color, so if you need a person of color pattern for a coming up knit along, this is it. I'll talk about that a little more later. So yeah, this is the second size, I want to say. Either second or third size. It's a 38-inch bust. My bust is a 36, I've recently learned. And DK weight. So this is knit out of a combination of Bumblebee Acres, Fiber Farm. I have the button band. I have the tag. There we go. Okay, so correction, I have the tag. Oh, there it is. Alright, so this is what the speckled color is. And it is in the colorway Bonnie Lass. There it goes. In the colorway Bonnie Lass, which is an Outlander inspired yarn. And that's what this color is. And then this wine color is the Fiber Seed in the colorway, I want to say it was Merlot. Lost the tag for that, unfortunately. But usually it takes 6 skeins, and I usually use up all of them, but I have 1 full skein left of my contrasting color. So this will definitely be a hat. And then I have this, and then a little nub. Oh, I guess that's not a nub. I have this left of balls 2 and 3 because I didn't have anything left of ball 1. Because as you can see, ball 1 ended right there. Right here. That's ball 1. So, I carried a lot of my yarn, and then when I needed to weave in the ends right here, I used the technique by Stephen West called the Weave in Stephen. So, yeah. And, to make my sleeves look like twins, I use this app on my phone called Knit Tink, and it's like a row counter and a repeat counter, and I make sure to do my repeats. And I actually faded this time like an adult. Oh, it's so crispy. It's so crispy. Just clap it up for him. Baby girl be knitting, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, birthday outfit is done. You're asking me, why is my birthday outfit done? Well, let me tell you. I knit this on the recommended needle size, sizes 3 and 4, US 3 and 4. Between my Haya Sharps and my Chagu Shorties for the sleeves. Boom. Alright, so you want to know why my birthday outfit is done. Because I have lost steam on this next whip. And it is my Rippled Butt Shorts by Jessie. So, they have come a long way since you've seen them. So I was here at the band where my adorable charm is. Baby girl. Got it. She's so cute. So that's where I was. And so now I'm here. I'm almost ready to separate for the legs. So this is the Rippled Butt Shorts by Jessie May. I am using Swish DK from Knit Picks in the colorway Bordeaux. That's pretty much what it looks like. So that's what I'm using. I'm knitting these on my Hiya Sharps size 6s. And yeah, I've lost steam, guys. I'll be honest. I'm a little over it. And I think I'm over it because it's ribbing. Ribbing's not my favorite. And I do while I want the pants and I really want the shorts, I'm just like I'm over it. So I may put this, well, I am putting this on the back burner, and I'll come back. I am making the small size. I'm just hoping I have enough cheeks to fill it out so it doesn't give me floppy butt. Yeah. And on here I have a couple of charms and stitch markers from Simply Serving. So these two stitch markers, this one is a Nintendo Switch controller, and this one is a cup of coffee with a cinnamon roll on top. Look at the little face. And then back here, I needed a stitch marker just to mark like a certain measurement, and that is a plate of sushi. Isn't that cool? Yeah. So I'm probably going to take my plate of sushi off, and I'm going to take my little girl off since it's going on the back burner. And we'll come back. You okay, buddy? Okay. Now you're faking. Yeah, huh? That guy. Yeah, so I'm going to take my charms back because these charms bring me joy, and I'm not just going to have them on something that's on the back burner. It's definitely not the pattern's fault. It is all me. The pattern is written amazing. The pattern's written like holding your hand. Like, okay, baby, this is number 1. Okay, did that. Boom. Here's number 2. This is why we're doing number 2. She writes patterns like for the beginner knitter. Like, you don't want to make a scarf as a beginner project? I got you, boo. Let's make some butt shorts. That's how that's written. And I love it. So, we'll come back to these. So, since I'm doing a knit along for all my whips of 2020, I figured I'll just show you all my whips of 2020. So, we have the butt shorts. We have this. I really want to finish this because this is magical. So, this is my Starflake shawl by Stephen West, knit out of Dragon Hoard yarns and Moonstone Dye Works, which is dyed by Tommy of Squirrel Pie Productions. Best podcast ever. Well, one of the best because I watch a lot. But yeah, so this is my Starflake, and I definitely need to finish this because my purple heart can't take it. It just got put to the side because it's pretty freaking big, and I got distracted by other things, as we do. Since you've seen it, I was right there. So I did do a couple of stripes. I'm still not done with the stripes. So, yeah. This is on a US 5, knit on a US 5. Yeah. So, I'm still on stripes. Still not done with the stripes. But look how awesome that looks. And when it comes off the needles, this is going to be one of them over the shoulder, sitting at your house chilling with a shawl on. So, I'm excited about that. So, these pants were living in, but are going to be put into a plastic bag until they find love. Oh no, maybe I'll put them in a different bag. Maybe I'll put them in the vagina bag. I don't feel like getting up right now. They're moving bags, but this was living in my bag from the Bearded Purl, who is Caleb, but now Caleb and Justin. I want to say it's his husband's name. That feels right. I hope that's right. That's this bag. And then this one, because this color, this dark color is Sasanic, and this color is Lady Soul. And because this is Sasanic, this is living in my Stitching the High Notes bag that is Outlander inspired, because this yarn is Outlander inspired. And it says to bed or to sleep. And I got this to commemorate Stella getting her groove back. If you know, you know. A couple podcasts ago, I talked about it. About how my groove was low, but my groove is here. Just know my husband's happy. Period. And I'm knitting these on high sharps. So there's that. And then I have another Bearded Purl bag. What was that? Oh, that's something I don't want to talk about. So then I have another Bearded Purl bag. I like that guy a lot, I guess. And this is my Vertices Unite shawl by Stephen West. And here I was when you last saw it. This charm is by... I can't tell you. That's how long it's been. Can't tell you who that charm's by, but I'll put that on the screen. And yeah, so I have knit on it some since you've last seen it. More stripes. So from what I hear about the Vertices Unite about Stephen West, this is the longest. This is the longest part, and then once I start picking up everywhere else, it's gonna fly. So this was my entry for my green Mal, which I'll probably close the thread on that soon, just because, you know, on Ravelry, you know, a lot of people can't go there, so we can just have more of that fun time on Instagram, because that's where I'm most active. So I'm knitting these on my signature needles, size 4. So yeah, I mean, I love this yarn. This is Legacy Fiber Arts yarn. This was a kit that Chelsea knit her Exploration Station out of, but I just chose a different Stephen West pattern, so I kept it in the family. So yeah, these are the colorways. I want to say this one, I'm not even going to hold it, I'll hold it right here. I want to say this one is Leaves in the Concrete. Crack in the Sidewalk. There we go. This one's Crack in the Sidewalk. This one is Grey Gardens. I want to say this one's Guac, maybe? Your man calling me on all platforms. I don't think you felt your phone ringing. Yeah, this one's Grey Gardens. Then there's... Okay, I don't know the other two. But I want to say there's something about a castle with this one. And then this one is a random. So all 4 of these are cashmere, but this one is, I want to say they're still toast base. This was when they first started dyeing. And Sue was making a So Faded sweater, like a pink and green one. And I bought that kit too, but I was like, I don't want to make that. So I'm using it as the border of this. So there's that whip. I'm going to say the scrappy projects don't count just because when are you going to finish those? Probably not 2021, because most of us are just now starting scrappy projects. But I do have like 2 scrappy projects up there that I'll put some love on in 2021, I hope. Hey, buddy. I love you.
Oh, no, I didn't text you that time.
Yeah, so those are the whips that I'm hoping to get done. But I do have one more whip, and of course I have the nerve to cast on other things. So we're just gonna see. So I wanted to, right. Right. Hi, baby. So now let's talk about this whip, because this is what I've been focusing on. After I finished that sweater, I had to cast on another sweater. So why not sign up for a test knit? I love to pick them. So, this test knit is for Trysten Molina. They don't want any cookies, but thank you. Right. Do. Right. So this test knit is for Trysten Molina of Dragon Hoard Yarns. And this is called the Lehabah, is how I'm going to say it. The Lehabah sweater. And I'm going to go ahead and show you my progress because my bag is kryptonite along with other kryptonites. So we'll go ahead and get into it. This is a fingering weight colorwork yoke. And yeah, you know, usually I'm not into pullover sweaters, but I'm trying to get out of the stereotypes of cardigans. So I'm giving pullover sweaters another try. So why not do a fun test knit for a colorwork yoke? So here, oh, that's magical. Here's where I am. So I finished the first set. Oh, you're talking about that melts. I thought, oh. So here's where I am. I finished kind of the first section of it, so I'm in the middle of the chart. Oh, I love it. Oh, I didn't think that was, I mean, I thought it was going to be nice, but I didn't think it was going to be that nice. So all this is stash yarn, which I'm proud of, which my husband is happy about. So, like I said, this is a fingering weight pattern. I'm knitting these on the recommended needle size that she has so far. Because why would I swatch like a good test knitter? So, yeah, I didn't. You told me a 5. I'm using a 5. So far so good. So this yarn, my main color is Stress Knits yarn in the colorway Rust Belt. Yes, in the colorway Rust Belt. So that's Stress Knits yarn in Rust Belt. On her favorites base, which is an 80/20 superwash merino nylon. My color, so that's color A. So color B, which is, I'm trying not to hop around. I'm just really excited about it. So color B, which is that dark color right, starting like right here. Color B is Dragon Hoard Yarns in the colorway Shadows. So that's her tag. I think he muted it. Boy. He a fool. So that dark color is the colorway Shadows. And then my third color, color C, because it's a three-color sweater, is Dragon Hoard Yarns again in the colorway Tiny Human. And I bought this when she was, I think it was the Yorkshire Fiber Festival. I bought it and all the proceeds went to a beautiful little boy who has, I believe it's cancer. I don't need any excuse to buy yarn, but if it's a good excuse, like I'm helping somebody, yeah, I'm doing it. So yeah, so I'm learning a lot. With the color work. I've only done color work I've done a couple of color work projects. But I can tell the tension. You know, I'm really trying to be mindful of my tension and just making sure that it's not bulgy, because that's the issue usually with my color work, is that it's really bulgy or my floats are too loose. But as you can see, right now they look pretty good. So of course I have to flash you my floats. They look pretty good. I'm really excited to actually put it on because it actually looks like when my tatas get in there, we're gonna be okay. No, you don't think so, Robert? Well, you could at least give me a chance. You know what I'm saying? Thanks. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So now we can get into kryptonite strategies because I have so much of it and I'm using it. So kryptonite. This is from Tudor. I'm going to link it, but there it is. Oh, there we go. And this is my stitch marker to mark my beginning of the round. It's a s'more. So, besides a s'more, I also bought a candy corn. Because candy corn is my favorite candy of all time when Halloween comes around or when I'm just bored at home. So I'm using that to mark the beginning of my round. And since I've shown you, I can put my other... Right, buddy. I can put my progress keeper on, which is from Simply Serving. This is an old kryptonite, but it is a little s'more guy. So cute. So I'm going to put him on there. I'm trying to find the front. So I believe this is the front. So I'm going to put him right here. Not clowning around, bro. Oh crap. I'm splitting the yarn. There we go. Alright, so there we go. Got my progress keeper on. So like I said, I'm using my Chow needles, size 5. And of course I have my shorties on hand for sleeves. So everything is living in my naughty knitting sacks bag. So you already know what it is. It's naughty. So from here, it just looks like purple with flowers. But if I get closer, that says screw you with the F word. Right? Gets more naughty. Those are Pein-Peins. Those are Pein-Peins in my bag. Pein-Peins. I love Pein-Peins. And then she was ever so gracious and included a notions pouch. So that's where my shorties, I got scissors in here, measuring tape, my bands, all that stuff. And it also says screw you, more Pein-Peins. So beautiful. And if that wasn't enough, she was gracious enough to provide us with a coupon code, which is SuperKnitter15, to save 15% off at checkout. Like, how cool is that? Didn't think I'd be professional enough to get a coupon code, but here we are. Coupon code, guys. Naughty knitting sacks coming out of Georgia. Out of Cumming, Georgia. Okay. So we'll stay on bags since I'm there. So, I was scrolling through Instagram like one does. And Shayna of Fate's Thread. That's right. Yes, Fate's Thread, who is also the maker of my Scooby-Doo bag. She, was flashing her fabrics like she does. And then she flashed me this. Do you know what movie that is? Are you yelling at the screen because you know what movie that is? It's The Fifth Element. It's me and my dad's. All these things are like things that me and my family share all the time. So, this, oh, I'm so shook. Yeah, so The Fifth Element is an amazing movie with Bruce Willis. That's the name? Yeah, Bruce Willis, Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker's in it. And Lulu Dallas Multipass. That's all I know.
Yeah.
But look, you got the multipass right here. Like, oh, that's everything. I love it. So, I saw that. And then, of course, as a shopaholic does, oh, you're this amount away from free shipping. I said, okay, well, I'll scroll through. I probably won't see anything I like. I don't mind paying shipping, whatever. Then I saw something I liked. Then I saw something I freaking liked. Do you know that movie? Do you know that movie? Are you yelling at the screen? Yeah, it's Anastasia. It's Anastasia. My Anastasia. Ugh. You got Rasputin on here. Tika. Tika? Is that the dog's name? Or was it Puka? Puka feels more accurate. Of course you have Dimitri on here. Rasputin is on here. My heart. My heart. My heart. I just can't. So, she got my money. And she's gonna get it again because there's a bag that I have to have. That I just have to. Oh, I just have to have it. So, you'll see more of this. So, that's all for bag. Alright. So, going back to charms, I also made a purchase with Whitney Marie Anderson. And, I just love her so much. I'm not going to lie. These people would not be known to me if I didn't have Instagram. If I didn't have Instagram and people weren't sharing them, I wouldn't know these people. I'll be honest. I really wouldn't. But because of podcasts, because of Instagrams, like, that's why these people are here with me. And I'm so grateful. Like, I'm making friendships with these people. And, it just makes my heart so happy. So, Whitney Marie Anderson. She makes little babies. Well, they're not babies, but they're like little girls. And they're little black girls. Like me. So, I got this one. There we go. I got this one, and she's got little flowers on her hair and her little puffs, because you know puff balls are my favorite. And I have a plan for her if this one plan doesn't work out, because she's making, or going to attempt to make, pumpkin, like, puffs. Like, that's so magical. So she's going to attempt pumpkin puffs, but if that doesn't work out, I can use this because when I do my my birthday's on Halloween and I'm doing a Halloween cast on, I can put this on my project because the day after Halloween is Day of the Dead, for the Mexican Hispanic culture, and those flowers just scream Day of the Dead to me. So it's just gonna come full circle. Full circle. So remember this. I'm going to bring it back up later. Alright, so there's that. Description box will have everything. Don't know how far am I in, but I'm sure I've already put it on there that show notes are in the description below. Everything's going to be down below. So, before I talk about yarn, I want to talk about these shirts. So, Facebook is an enabler. We already know. Facebook and Instagram. So, I'm an Outlander fan, an Outlander whore, if you will, if you haven't noticed by the yarn, the bags, all that stuff. So, the full projects. So, there was a test to take the quiz to see what character you are. Somehow I got Claire. If you watch the show, I don't see that. That is one strong lady, even though she keeps getting kidnapped all the time. She's one strong lady. I really don't think I'm that, but that's what they said. If you took the quiz, you get a free t-shirt. They played me because it wasn't a free t-shirt because you had to pay shipping and handling. Okay. Then somehow this other shirt got involved. Now I think I paid like $30. I'm just like, okay, whatever. So this shirt says, "Don't go alone. Take Murtok with you." If you've seen it, you know why that hurts your heart. If you watch the show. I haven't worn this yet. I may wear it tomorrow. But I love Murtok so much. So when I read this shirt, I didn't even know what the shirt said until it got to my house. And now that I know that this is a legit site, I can get my mom a shirt because my mom is also an Outlander fan. And she put me on. So I need to put her on with a t-shirt. So there's that shirt. This is the shirt that I won. And this is the shirt that I wore on my Instagram post when I wore my sweater to bring the full circle of Outlander together. And it's the beginning of the theme song. Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say, could that lass be I? Marry a soul. She sailed on a day over the sea to sky. The rendition with the choir is my favorite rendition of the theme song yet. I don't know if season 6 they're gonna, like, you know, throw something else at me, put a little trap music behind it or whatever, but that choir slaps. Oh, so I wore this shirt. So yeah, there was that. So there's more. I did buy yarn, but yeah, I bought yarn. So I already had this skein. So this is Dragon Hoard yarns in the colorway Prudence. I got this in a yarn club. Don't remember what the yarn club was, but then she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have more of this later." So I was like, okay. So I didn't know what it looked like when I got it. I said, oh my god, that's juicy and magical. So juicy and magical, I bought 3 more. And I had intentions of a cardigan, but Trysten just showed another pattern that needs testing. This is it. This is it. So yeah, to go with it, I had this colorway. I think it's Malabrigo or something. So that was going to be the cardigan. What cardigan do you think it was going to be? You already know. So I had all this for like a cardigan, but now I'm going to do something else. So this is probably going to be a test knit. Now, what's going to be a cardigan and what's going to be my birthday cast on is this. Oh, it's so amazing. So this is Brujeria Lana, and this yarn means everything to me. Not even gonna lie to you. Not even gonna cap, like, none of it. This yarn means everything to me. So Christina, we've become friends. We've connected on so many levels as far as race, parenting, breastfeeding, all the things. So I got this. It is called Summer's End on her Bolin base, which is DK weight. It is 80/20 super fine, fine superwash Highland wool and 20% polyamide. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've used that before. So that's going to be super interesting. So yeah, there's that. And I have 4 of these right now. She's having a shop update on September 30th. I'll say tomorrow if I get this up soon. If not, it's on September 30th. I low-key don't want to tell you about it, because I got to get in there. Because you got to scrap with them. And I'm going to get her colorway called Pumpkin Patch. And I'm going to make, say it with me. Yes, a scrapper Cardi. I'm making a scrapper Cardi out of this. And, you know, put my little chocolate drop on here. Like this. So they're going to go together. I'm going to put that in this bag. I'm looking for a bag. Because who takes out the bag while they're beforehand? Not me. There we go. Putting it in this bag. I need a snack. Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah.
Snack for cheese and ranch.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Alright. So, Christina is a person of color. Whitney, person of color. I got this beautiful bag from Kalisha of the Quirky Monday Craft Cast, who is my absolute dearest friend. Person of color. Scrapper Cardi, the drunk knitter. Person of color. Because I am participating in the BIPOC Mal 2020. Hosted by Elizabeth of Desamore Designs. Boom! I'm not gonna lie, I just found her yesterday. Just heard about the knit-along yesterday. But I knew that I was gonna make a scrapper Cardi. I knew the yarn I was gonna use. But that's not all. Not only is that knit-along going on, Joanne and Gabby, right? Of Once Upon a Quirky, and Joanna of Stitching the High Notes. Pumpkin Mal 2020. That's where I won my first Mal. Won my first knit-along. So I have to pay homage to that. So I'm finna double dip. That's how you double dip. And that's how it comes around. Pumpkins and summer's in. The end of summer, pumpkins come out. Full circle. Full circle. I'm just amazing myself here, people. I'm giving you the material. They give us the tools. We just gotta put them together. You're welcome. So, I'm gonna get all of my utensils. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it all out. Christina wrote me a beautiful card, and she gave me some stitch markers too. So, at first I was like, oh, I need to find something so I can use all the stitch markers. I'm just going to put them in there with it. I'm just going to hold them and just love them in the bag. And I know what you're saying. This bag isn't big enough for a sweater. Maybe not. But life happens, you know? Life freaking happens. Oh, here's the card for those, the s'more and the candy corn. I'm so prepared. I'm so professional. So I'm totally gonna treasure that card with my life and put it with other cards that I treasure with my life. That's my next project. So that goes into strategies, honestly. Segue. So boom, let's finish this test knit, right? Like a boss before the deadline. Finishing that. Then your girl's doing Vlogtober, like I promised. And I have an amazing project in here And this is going to be a habitation throw by Curious Handmade. I think her name's Helen Stewart. That sounds right. Why am I rapping? I don't know. But I'm going to make this for my aunt. So at first I was going back and forth. Like, do I give it away? Do I not give it away? Do I give it away? I'm going to give it away. I'm going to make this for my aunt, whose husband passed away, because my uncle and I shared a birthday on Halloween. So what better way to make her feel good and pay homage to him than to knit her this habitation throw. And it's in a Scooby-Doo bag because I plan on watching Scooby-Doo a lot, like I already do with my son. It's his favorite. His birthday's in October. We're having a Scooby-Doo themed birthday party. Ethan will be one. And also in here is my Halloween advent calendar from Lambstrings Yarn from 2019. So I'm going to use Halloween yarn to give her a present on Halloween, who was also Uncle Ron's birthday. So I'm praying I get this done. This is really of more importance than the test knit. The only thing that's due on the test knit is I think the yoke and the sleeve. Of course I want to have the whole sweater done, but this is everything to me. When I thought of the idea, when I thought of all the love I want to put into it, I almost cried. And this means everything to me. And I made her the hat and shawl set before, and she saw my sweater and she just told me, you know, hey, that's amazing, you're doing good. So she's absolutely knit worthy. And why not knit show someone you love them and think about them constantly, then knit them a whole blanket. So tomorrow is the 30th for me. Don't know what tomorrow is for you. I usually try to start Vlogmas. I usually try to start Vlogtober a day early, so that way I can be on schedule as far as uploading it, and give myself time just in case maybe I miss loading a day or two. I can just kind of give you a snippet of a day before it ends. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be winding up yarn, and we'll be talking about my plans for the habitation throw. I don't know if I'm just gonna randomly pick out. I don't know, because I don't know what order it is, so I guess, yeah, we're gonna randomly pick out. But I don't know if I'm gonna put it back if I don't like where the placement is or anything like that. So yeah, that's Kryptonite and strategies all in one bundle. I hope you hung out with me. I hope I was able to get you there, because that's it. I did buy a ton of patterns, but I think I'll save that for tomorrow on Vlogmas when I talk about my plans for the BIPOC MAL 2020. Is it rude to say that, BIPOC? Because that's how I read it. I'm sorry if that's offensive. But that's how I see it, BIPOC. Just because I don't want to say the full thing, because that's a mouthful. Which is Black, Indigenous, people of color. Like, to say that every time is crazy. So yeah, I think I'll save my patterns that I bought for tomorrow while we wind up yarn. Oh, one more thing I wanted to talk about was the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along 2020, right? Everybody's talking about it. What are you going to use? All this stuff. I'm a cheater, y'all. I'm a cheater. I'm not caking up. I'm not anything. I'm not buying anything until October 1st when I see the video. And that's just the way I have to do it. My anxiety's up there, y'all. My anxiety's up there. In the past, like Starflake, I did it with Starflake, and it was a W, right? I casted it on. So, yeah. So that's exactly how I'm going to do it this year. So, I have a combination. And it's very Stephen Westy. And here it is. This is my combination. So I give to you a Homespun House yarn from 2018. This is the Harry Potter Yarn and Charm Club in the colorway Liquid Luck. I actually bought the yarn and charm this time, so I do have a charm for this. So that's what this is. It's gonna... So you see all those colors in there. And what did baby girl do? I found every one of them colors in a tonal. Period. So, these are different bases, which I'm okay with. Okay, just as long as they all have at least 400 yards, I'm Gucci. So, this is Legacy Fiber Arts in their Cozy Toes base in the color Cayenne. Oh, that's nice. And then I have the Fiber Seed again in their Sprout Decay in the colorway Ultraviolet. Now you guys can tell me, would you prefer to see the Homespun House, or I also have more Legacy Fiber Arts in the colorway Easter Lily with the same colors in it, just brighter. See, I think this is more Stephen West than this is. So let's hold this up and see what it's given us. Right? Ooh, okay, that's interesting. But instead of the purple, pull this. Yeah, pull this green. Pull this green. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, battery's dying. So, yeah, and then this is Lolodidit and Privacy. Yeah, so I guess I have to end it now because my battery's dying. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you live the most craftiest life possible. And that's all I have for you. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, join the alliance, and I'll catch you in the next one.